What's up, TRs? My phone was being a little bitch for like 3 days straight. Got bumping me off of Wi-Fi. So like I'm sitting here thinking, oh, maybe it's, the gang stalkers. It's been a lot lately, so. But it's not. My phone needed to be upgraded, updated, whatever. But when it happened the first day, you would think, I would be able to do it that day. That would have been great. So, no, I waited till like 4 days, and then it popped up. I'm like, really? I had to re-download a couple of apps. I'm like, bruh. One of my games, I had to start all over from the first level, and I'm on like almost 400. So like, really? That one I fixed yesterday. So it's just like little things just to try to annoy me. So the other day I was trying to videotape somebody on this block. The assholes across the street did not home ever, which is good. I'm glad. You got a jab? Go ahead, get out. So I don't have to see your face, which is good for me. It's nothing quiet next door too. And his blinds were open a little bit last night. I showed you that video that blinds were closed during the day. And another video where they were open at night. Yeah, that's the psyop. He's doing it on purpose. Either the mother did it or he's doing it. That's what gang stalkers do. So now I got like some sort of sinus thing going on. I don't know if it's the weather change or what. I'm going to a doctor tomorrow, so I'll see what he says. So my nose has always been stuffed up, and that's why I sound congested all the time, because I am. I've had allergies my whole life, and I believe it's from the flu shot. They force you to take the flu shot before you go to school. So in the 80s it was only 100 or something. Now it's like 1,000. So everybody's getting sick. They don't know why. They're developing diseases that you wouldn't think people would get, but that's why. It's from the flu shot. I'm convinced. It weakens the immune system. They say it doesn't because if you get the flu, it'll be less. No, it weakens your immune system. They don't want you taking herbs and natural remedies to be healthy. They want you to be sick all the time because then you can go on a million pills. I don't like pills. They're the worst. So many side effects, So I'm not gonna be a pill popper, There's a lot of people that do love taking pills. No. What are you doing? I was doing street there, I think. Anyways, the other day I was trying to videotape the house over there. I don't know if you can see it. The red and black staircase right there. Not the house that got fixed. The one right before it. Anyways, there's some guy that lives there. And I guess before anybody had to stay home, there was nobody came out. They always went to work early in the morning, and that was it. So I didn't think anything of it, but a couple of weeks ago, I was sitting out here on my porch. He comes running out, wearing army colored pants, just standing on the porch, just staring at me. Yeah. So he looked like he was angry with me. So I looked over. So I'm like, maybe he's just looking at other people. And there was nobody out. Either they went out to, synagogue. That's what they do on Saturdays. I think they just do it all day. They go to the synagogue, and then they go to eat at the place. It's an all day thing. So, it's pretty quiet on the block. So I looked around, and nobody was around. And there's a lady who lives 2 houses down from him, and her dog is a psychopath. But I noticed when she walks her dog, she tells the dog to attack me. I know it does sound crazy, but no, I love dogs. I go, oh, how cute. And I was gonna say that until the dog was gonna, come after me while I was sitting here. And every time I would leave the house where there was no car in the driveway, the dog would go, "Arr." I'm like, the fuck the dog's doing that for? Dogs never do that to me. You understand? They jump on me, lick my face, they want cuddles. That's what dogs do to me. Or they go, if I don't pet them. It's so cute when they do that. So that's the owner training them to do that. Like, I don't know this chick. It looks like she just moved into the neighborhood a few months ago. And I saw him that day signal to her, and then look back at me. And then the dog, and she went to say something to the dog. She was trying to tell it to attack me. And I happened to catch them doing that in the act. And then she looked over at me, and she saw me, looking at them. And she told the dog not to do it. So now every time I see the dog, she just walks very fast to avoid me. So the dog doesn't attack me anymore. The dog does look at me, but he looks straight at usually. So these people at Gangsta, they do tell their dogs to attack us, especially if we love dogs. Like that lady across the street, the witch. Her 2 Yorkies, they don't stop barking. Like, they come out of the house barking for no reason because they know they can. There's nobody there, and especially if somebody's like all the way down the block or up the block, not even near them, they just keep barking at them and they don't say nothing. So, but even Yorkies, they used to like me. I remember once I was going to the store, not very juiced, what it was before that. And one of the dogs out of the 2, and I realized it was not their dogs. He was like looking at me, wagging his tail, and I went, "Arr." And I looked back at the other dog, like he was in control of that other dog. Yeah. Well, I tell you, dogs love me. I love them right back. I love animals in general, so they try to get a reaction. So a few days before I taped that guy yesterday that was trying to hide behind my tree, I saw his ass. He was like laughing too on his phone. And then when I saw him, I videotaped. I'm gonna try to videotape it this way straight, so you can see people coming. But as soon as I had the video camera on him, his eyes bulged out, and he was like, "Oh shit!" Like he knew he got caught at that point. But I think that's John's friend that I saw in Duncan that day. And he called him on the phone that day and told him to come down. I think it was the same guy. It's not a coincidence. And I think John lives next door to that park I went to. That was him at the window. So I'm glad he didn't see me, but that was definitely him at the window. I wish I would have fucking videotaped him too. But then I saw Jillian too. Right before I went to leave, I saw her walking past. She lives right in that area too. I think she lives at the building right behind the big park that I used to go to with him. That's where he hangs out there. He hopes to see me. They always do that, right? You're doing really good, well, and letting life get you down. They come around. They will come around and try to get you to get into their web. I used to be like that, but nope, not anymore. And they really think I'm gonna go back to being that person. No. So a few days ago, my neighbor next to me here, they're renting the apartment, the top floor. They moved out, so he got his friend to help him fix whatever was broken. So they've been doing that, which is fine. One day they parked in front of their house, and they were taking all the stuff out that they needed to fix, like the sinks and toilets and stuff like that. So I had just sat down. It was right before I went grocery shopping too, so I wasn't going to be home. But I sat down, and they were already here. I'm taking everything out of the car. He runs out, stares at them, gives him a dirty look, and then looks at me dirty, gives me a dirty look. I'm like, what the fuck is he staring at? He was there for like 10 minutes just staring at all of us. How angry do you have to be that you have to stare at other people doing whatever they're doing from afar, and it has nothing to do with you? It wasn't even near his property. It was over here, right here. It was right here. The car parked right there, nobody's way. And they were emptying the truck, bringing supplies in, because they are fixing the apartment. They're gonna rent it soon. I just want to film people just in case they do any more shit. So, and now I'm out here and nobody's out right now. They know better. I said it too last night. I was like, I did not sleep good last night at all. And I said, you know what? I slept till 10. I slept like an hour or two right before after the alarm woke up. And, it's fine for me. I'm wide awake now. But, they want me to be sleep deprived. And now I have like a sinus thing going on. So I think that's what kept me up really during the night. I took a Claritin. It's helping, but, that's all I feel like when I really cannot stop sneezing. And, that's kind of like, I think, witchcraft. I think somebody wanted me to stay home and be sick. But I have to go out. I have to mail something, and I'm going to get coffee. And yes, I have to get coffee. Just because you need to perp somebody to be able to afford coffee, don't get mad at me for that. Who cares if you get mad at me for that? I'm better off when you get mad at me for living my life. But yeah, this guy on the block, he's just weird. Just wearing army colors. And just stands out on his own porch and just stares at me. Like, that's there. I don't know this fucking person. I've never seen him in my entire life until this year. So, you want to stare at me like that, go right ahead. The next time I'm going to videotape his ass doing it. Because this is their psyop. This is what they do, Excuse me, I'm burping. I gotta go eat something for lunch. I ate a couple hours ago. Yeah. And so right now I'm digesting everything quick, so which is good. I had to send this witchcraft against me to the sender. And Jesus Christ name made this cold that I have go back to them and tenfold. May they be sleep deprived just for cursing me in Jesus Christ's name. So see this punk again staring at me? I will videotape him. Yesterday some punks tried their shit. 2 young kids, like teenagers. One of them was wearing full army, head to toe. The other one wearing red head to toe. Now I get that I'm the only one out here, sitting here on my own porch, not bothering people. And there's a big truck in the driveway, you can't really see me. But from far away, like from off the block, you can see there's a bench here. So, I guess they didn't expect me to be sitting here. They jumped at the same time, one guy and one girl. And then they kept like staring at me the whole time we were walking past. So yeah. So like one nice thing someone told us. And John was a lot of teenagers, so they probably told him to do that. Not shocking at all. But yeah. I'm glad I'm not gonna be home tomorrow. Make sure you gang stalkers when you come near my house. Make sure you do a little dance in front of my camera. I'm not even kidding. You know? Do a little dance Chief the Queef Hanlon, who's been commenting on almost every video. I've been leaving my comments, I've been cursing him out back, but I'm not cursing him out, I'm like calling him names and shit right back, because, you know, I know I haven't seen him on many videos. So today I put one video on to watch it, and then I keep reporting him for pornography. I mean, he's gonna come back anyway, because that's what he did now, you know. I reported his page as a, you know, bullying and harassment. The last time he did this, and I made a video about it. And then now, you know, he's back to doing that. I guess because I said stuff to him, because he was calling other people names in their channels. So I called him Pennywise. And I guess he didn't like that. So he subscribed to my channel again. Because he didn't have a channel after I reported him. We took it down and he put it back up. Because, you know, he's getting paid to do this stuff, so. You know, if that happened to us, so we got our page taken down, we wouldn't be allowed to put it back up. But because he's a gang stalker, you know, he's allowed to do that. But honestly, I think Chief the Queef Handler is John Ahmed. Because he knows too much information about me, you know what I mean? And he came out of nowhere to subscribe to my channel to harass me. And I didn't know, when he first did it, I didn't know he was doing this to other people. Anybody that I talk to, he has to intervene and get in between us. Because that's how narcissists act. Like, if I can't have you, nobody else can have you either. Yes, they can. And, you know, if they're stupid enough to believe your story instead of talking to me first, then you deserve each other. Remember, they're jealous of us. TIs. I don't know if you're watching through the whole video, but yeah, they're jealous of us. I don't know if I caught that guy talking to himself, but I don't know if they were straight to or he was just randomly talking to himself. You never know nowadays. But he did stand over here, near my house. He was looking across the street, but I don't know what he's saying. He had a mask and bandana on, so I don't know what the hell he said. That guy yesterday was very coincidental, you know, quotation marks. I had just finished listening to that song where he says, I put up. Literally finished listening to that song on YouTube, and that guy pulled up to my house. Really? But then he hides himself behind the tree. Right? Did he think I wasn't gonna notice him? Or videotape him? I told you people. You harass me, I will videotape you. I wasn't kidding. Fortunately, I don't even have to tape my neighbors on the left because we have cameras, so I just saved the video. And they're worse too. They was wearing black. And you saw them talking right in front of the camera, but they want to be on camera. They think it's funny. You know what? They should do more stuff in front of my camera, actually. So, I hope the squirrel makes a nest in their window. Oh gosh. Sorry, so what's today? October 21st, 2020. I want to make another video another day. With some green crystals as the background. And then you just play hating because my team, the Dolphins, won. Haha. And you probably made I'm a Dunkin' Donuts Perks member, so I get free coffee every time that the New York team wins too. Yeah, I got my points the other day. I think the Giants won. Right? Not the Super Bowl. They won the game. The Jets lost, but the Giants won. I had people over that day. Yeah, only one of the assholes came out. It was Smokey Robinson only came out. He's another one. He started with my sister. And we have this big tree here. and the tree limbs fall down once in a while. So my sister, puts it on the side over there, nowhere near anybody. And then when, garbage night comes, she throws it out. She puts it on the side that sanitation does come and, do it. So, they do take it. So in the morning, she would put it on the side and come back, and it would be in our driveway, in front of it. Like he wanted her to run it over and bring her tires. It was nowhere in his way, but he had to do it. And then he did it again. Like she would move it back, see here, right in the middle. No, nothing in nobody's way. Right? And again, he would do it. So she got so mad at him one day, she took it and she put it in his driveway, right near the door. Maybe don't get fucking pissed off at us, what we do on our own property, because you want to hang out there and smoke. That's what he does. He fucking walks to our tree to smoke. Nobody told you your people is to fucking chop the tree down in front of your house. Trees give off oxygen and shade. Ain't nobody told you to do that. You'd be mad at us because you kept our tree. And the landlord, what these assholes are, he wanted to take down that tree. He wasn't allowed. Good. There's nothing wrong with the tree. Like, what are you pissed off about having a tree in front of your house? They give off oxygen. You understand the crap that we're inhaling from the planes? That the tree filters that out and spews out oxygen so we can breathe. I already got to deal with smoke every fucking morning from both sides. They always smoke all night and all day in the house, no matter the weather. So I have to deal with that. Then I come out here, I have to fucking put a mask on. So, I need to breathe once in a while. I come outside, I sit here for a couple minutes before I go out, just to breathe, just to get some oxygen, because you have to put a fucking mask on now, everywhere you go. So they're basically constricting our breathing, which they are. And that's how you get sick too. I saw Dan Marino, he couldn't fucking breathe with the mask on. He was literally hyperventilating. They couldn't give him oxygen? He could have had an oxygen tank under his mask. I don't know why the fuck they let people in the stadium then they have to wear masks. It's outside. Are you fucking kidding? It's so ridiculous, the rules. Oh shit, that was a Jillian. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw. See, that's what that pisses me off. People like her are allowed to drive and do things. Yeah, I'm in a medical condition, I can't drive. So, on one hand, it's annoying that I can't drive. On the other hand, at least it makes you walk. Do a little walking, so it's exercise. And then I don't have to pay any car payments. So I don't have to be in debt from doing that. So now, when I catch people doing stuff, they call me with all different phone numbers, all excuses. Oh, you gotta take care of your debt, your car insurance. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Now I'm like, if I'm in a bad mood and they call, I will curse their ass out. I did that some the other day. It was the same people. It was an actual person though, but same people. And I'm like, how'd you get my number? They give me to somebody else. How'd you get my number? Oh well, you're in debt. I'm not in debt. How the hell did you get my number? I cursed them out. I said that word. And then I'm like, lose my number, all this shit. They don't lose my number. They call me with different phone numbers the next day. It's like an hour later they call back. So I put them on, not holds, but I left the phone on. So that was funny. I was leaving anyways. I was going out when they called, but I picked up the phone and I left the phone on. This all they heard was background noise. So they hung up on me. It was great. And they called again yesterday. I just let it ring. First of all, I was on the phone. I was busy talking to somebody important when they called. So I'm like, nope, decline. The more I do that, the more they call, which is good for me because I can get to curse them out. Having a bad day, curse out the spam calls. This is great. So, I know right now there's a lot of cars today. Yo. Every time I come out here, there's never any cars usually. Now it's a million cars coming. They could have gone any other fucking route. Those people don't live here. Could go to the next block and then came around that way. Again, psyops. This is what they fucking do. There's one Jeep that comes around. It's all black and like the stripes of red, and then the rims are red. And he's parked here a couple times, but now he comes here all the time. I saw him a few days ago, right after I saw the guy with the motorcycle. That was not random either, because I heard his whole conversation. He made sure I heard him talking on the phone. I suppose he just didn't park in front of my house, you know. Oh, that's it. Gotten a very close video of that. He was wearing all red too. His motorcycle was red. He was wearing all red. I mean, really. So I'm about to go out now. I'm sure I'll see more stuff. I want to get spy glasses or like a little spy camera to put on my regular glasses. I want to do that because, you know, if they don't think you're filming them, they'll do more stuff. And one guy in Australia got it really bad, and so he bought spy glasses and he goes to the mall. And these older people, they put their hand over their heart and look directly at him, and that's the Freemasonic thing. So I'm saying it's all of them. Freemasons are in control of their shit, but they're all devil worshippers. They use the devil, minions, and all that stuff, demons, to stop people. Now, there's a lot of witches and warlocks out there. You gotta be careful. Can't stress that enough. And yeah, the people that have the drug problems and all that stuff, I feel bad for them because they're looking for that fix, and these people, you know, the Masons, they tell them, I'll give you it if you just do this for me. Yeah, that's not helping the situation. They want them to kill themselves first and then try to get us to kill ourselves. No. Don't do it. Don't ever kill yourself. Don't do it. Make sure you don't let them get you. You know, try as hard as possible. I know it's hard, but try. Yeah, what the hell, man? They're gonna still try not to move. Really? At least put the blinkers on. Oh, this fucking block is so ridiculous. People. What can I tell you? It's probably a douchebag. My brother just got home with his work truck. Blocking the whole sidewalk now on that side. He's wearing Masonic arms. Looks like a pumpkin. It looks like a pumpkin. Yeah, so can't really videotape that way because then he'll get his kids involved like last time. And my brother actually was videotaping me. He got the kids to run out and make noise and stuff. the fuck are you getting the kids involved for, you know? It's just wrong in every way. So, they're just stupid, you know, the gang stalkers. They need to grow up. That's the problem. They're stuck in high school, junior high school mentality, and they never grew up. At some point you have to. Because, you know, this shit is going to come back to them. So they think they're invincible, but they're not. Trust me, they're not. Just because they think they are, they're not. They're just pussies and cowards. Alright, I'm going on too long here. But I just had to say it, you know. Alright, take care.